I, wisdom, dwell with prudence, and I find knowledge and discretion. Proverbs chapter 8, verses 12. Hello, family. A very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Most of the weekends, our kids decide what we have for lunch, and this weekend, it was my 6-year-old Jeremy's turn, and he asked for noodles. Many of you will be like Jeremy, you love your noodles just because it's very easy to make, and it's also very easy to consume, and it's very less expensive. So please join me today while I make this delicious Gizzard noodles that is going to be your favorite soon. Let's get started with my special assistant, of course.
Hi, this is Jeremy. Today we're making noodles.
Okay.
So we made noodles, like 10 noodles, I think. Yeah, 10. Meat.
Okay. It's Gizzard.
Gizzard.
Mm-hmm.
What? And we made broccoli. And pepper, onion, 1 onion and 2, and a green onion, 2 green pepper, and yellow pepper.
Okay. Good.
What you have right here, this is the most spiciest pepper. So we made these 2, but I forgot what they're called, and that's what I call it.
Seasoning,
and that's also seasoning.
Okay. These are the few ingredients needed. Please find all the listed ingredients below in the description box. All right. So to begin with, I like to start by blending some ginger, garlic, onions, and some scotch bonnet pepper. So now we're going to start off by steaming our gizzard, and to that we add some all-purpose seasoning. I use 2 types of all-purpose seasoning, and to that I also add some salt. Really definitely depends on your taste, and I would then add my blended ginger, garlic, and some onions and the scotch bonnet pepper. This is very spicy, so if you do not like too much spice, you may want to omit the scotch bonnet pepper. Okay, so cover it. Please do not add too much water because this gizzard contains lots of its own juices. All right, so cover it and allow it to cook for the next 15 minutes. So in the waiting time, please go ahead and cut all your vegetables. Cut them into any shapes and forms that you prefer. I like to cut them into slice forms like this. All right. Again, you should feel free to use any vegetable of choice. So now our vegetables are looking so pretty as you can see, and our gizzard is also nicely cooked and very chewy. You don't want it to be too hard, you want it nice and soft, just the way I want it, especially for the kids. So I'm going to take it out, and the stock is very important. We're going to put it aside, okay? I love Gizzard, y'all. I do love Gizzard a lot. And if you're a Gizzard lover out here, I would highly recommend not to go in and taste one at all, because you end up eating everything. They are so good and chewy. So please save up the stock for the next recipe. The next step, I like to saute these Gizzard for about 2 minutes. Mind you, not fry but saute. If you fry it, it's going to be very hard for the kids to enjoy. Sauteing is just adding a little bit of oil and just cooking this Gizzard for about 2 minutes. You just turn them around, that's it. Nothing more and nothing less, okay? So once it's done sauteing, I'll go ahead and add my vegetables. I will add my onions first, followed by my carrots and all the other vegetables, with the exception of the broccoli. The broccoli will come at the very last end because I want it very crunchy, not too soft. I really do not like my broccoli like that. So are the kids, okay? So I'll go ahead and add everything and season it with a bit of dark soy sauce and some thick oyster sauce as well. And we do not definitely want this to be very hard, so I like to go in with a little bit of water just to make sure we have lots of moisture in this. All right, and I also love to add about 3 tablespoons of some soya powder. If you have it, please add it in here. It's so good. All right. Smells like heaven. So now it's time for me to add the broccoli, and once that gets in, I'll stir it a little bit more, add a little bit more water. We know we want to have some moisture in this. So important. I do not want this to be dry at all. It really ruins all the recipe. Okay, so add in some moisture and make sure it is nice and saucy. All right, so cover it and allow it to cook for the next 3 minutes, and voila, you are done with this delicious sauce. It's so good. Please set it aside while we go ahead and now cook our noodles. Looks so good and smells so heavenly. You will love this. All right, so now it's time for us to cook our noodles, and the noodle part, very important. Please watch this. My ultimate goal for this noodles is for it not to be saggy. I hate saggy noodles. It's not my thing at all. So we're going to be cooking this noodle with the stock we got from steaming the Gizzard. All right, so I added a little bit of water just so that would be enough to cook everything. We have about 7 noodles to handle. Okay, so mind you, not too much water. And I also added one of the seasoning that I got from the noodles. I just do not use them all the time, but today I just wanted to try it. And one important thing, if you're following this recipe, please do not use any additional salt, as the stock is very much seasoned well, and this noodle seasoning is also a bit salty, so you do not want to overwhelm your noodles with salt. Okay, so put everything in the pot, and as soon as your noodles get in, please lower your heat and cover it and allow it to cook with its own heat for about 5 minutes. All right, lower the heat is very important. Other than that, you're going to end up having saggy noodles, which is not pleasant at all. So after about 2 minutes of cooking, you want to go in and check and make sure that you turn it around. The bottom one seems to be very cooked than the top one, so you just want to turn it and make sure everything is well cooked through. All right, so I can also see that it is just soaking up all the water, and I just wanted to hydrate it more, so I added about 1/4 cup of water, and I went ahead to cover it and allow it to cook for the next 2.5 minutes, and we are all done and set to go. They are looking super fluffy and very enjoyable. So now I'm going to add my sauteed veggies and gizzard back to the noodles and make it into a complete meal. You may also decide to serve that on the side if you do not want everything to be mixed together, okay? But I prefer it this way. It is very, very saucy and very, very enjoyable. Mind you, as soon as this gets in, you know that your heat is completely off, okay? We're just managing with a little heat left, and voila, you will be done in no time. This is so easy to make, under 30 minutes meal, but it's so enjoyable and very, very filling. There you have it, fam. It is absolutely delicious. I went ahead to cover it and just allow everything to just incorporate well together while I get my omelette ready. What is noodle without a good omelette? I'm asking for a friend. It is so top notch with some good homemade omelette or fried eggs. So good. So I just add 3 eggs, some chopped tomatoes and onions, a little bit of seasoning, and I'm going to go ahead and fry it. So good. So good. Our eggs are ready. It's going straight to the dining table, and our noodles is looking absolutely fabulous. So there you have it now. Our super delicious and very tasty gizzard noodles is ready. We have some omelette, some bread to go with, and of course some drink to push everything down. We are set and we had such a good time and family bonding. This was actually very delicious. So there you have it. I promise this meal is just under 30 minutes. No pressure. It just come up really quick, and it's very delicious. I really hope you're inspired to try it, and I know that you're going to absolutely love it. A big thanks to JJ for suggesting such a delicacy, and I really hope you are going to give me a like and share to a few friends and family. And also, if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to cheer you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe to join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again, and just know that you are so beautiful just the way you are. See you in my next one.